Good morning. Welcome to Tattoo Twin Tarot. It is Saturday. It's wet and rainy out. The energy is a bit darker today. I think that's just because there's a change is coming, hasn't it? Be mindful that the Aquarian energy that kicked in on the 2nd in Mercury isn't making you go deep in your thoughts. Process it, know it, and let it go. Hold on to it. Don't act reckless. Don't go all up in your head and use all those swords. Get mouthy with people. You'll regret it. Okay. That was just a channeled message that I got. Okay. Have a bit of compassion. Let the light in your life. Okay. Compassion. Soften your heart with respect to the situation and all the people involved, including yourself. Exactly what I just thought. These spirit and angels is a talking. Prosperity. Your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and you manifest your dreams into reality. Abundance is for you. Don't follow your mind. Follow your intuition. Your intuition will lead you to where you need to be. And let's get my favourite oracle cards. There's a few I want to do today. I'm just going to go with the flow of it. It's Saturday. Why not? Nothing to do, nowhere to go. The weather is absolutely appalling. Let me just change the glow on this light. That's better. It gets too bright in my eyes. Okie dokie. Morning message for the weekend. I shan't be doing one tomorrow, so this is for the weekend. Even though I did one the other day, it kind of had that feeling that it was for more than just that day. That was the wisdom message, wasn't it? Okay. One last shuffle and we are done. We are done. Has retrograde started to play with anybody's technical equipment yet? Messages not sending. Getting stuck in the clouds. Don't let your head get stuck in the clouds. Messages stuck in the clouds. I think there's a lot of that going around. Okay. Message for the weekend that the collective need to hear. Message for the weekend that the collective needs to hear. I'm sick of seeing this card. Clean it up. Somebody has still got residual energy. Now, this could, if it's not about cleaning your corners, cleaning your edges, getting stuff out of the house, it's getting it out of your head. Clean it up. Clean that mind up. It's all right having a nice, clean home. It's all right having clean things around you if your mind is all still messed up. This could also be, look, see how this deer is kind of looking up to the sky, not paying any attention. Some of you out there, if you're bottom of the deck between worlds, are some of you checking up on somebody, looking backwards into situations and things? It could be looking on social media, looking back at old pictures, reminiscing about the good times, but it's keeping you stuck. It's not allowing you to progress forward, which is why this keeps coming out. Clean it up. Clean it up. Clean it up there. Clean it up. Okay. Round and around, round and around. Bottom of the deck. Flexible and serendipity. Right, we haven't had this one before. So, under compassion is clean it up. So it's all right to have compassion for somebody. Soften your heart and respect to the situation and all the people involved. So you have to have that understanding of something, but you need to clean out those mind thoughts. You might have to just clean up your own mind. Exactly. That could be, and find the compassion. Don't be so swordsy about somebody or a situation, place, person, people, thing, whatever. And the prosperity here has something to do with this round and round card. The divine is in the middle here. Now, this is the spiral for me. And when the spiral is shown to me, it's kind of like, on this divine journey, we go up. And as one goes up, the other one goes down. It's almost like that. I don't even know what they call it. There's some kind of invention that makes one side go up and the other side come down, and it's spiritually aligning. Now these aren't going in opposite directions, these are going in the same direction. There's not two here, there's one. And deep within the middle, if you see that face there, the face of the universe, the face of the spirits, the face of the unconscious, the face of adversity. So let's see what this means. And it's a 25 card, so that derives down to a 7. Okay, 25. Let's see what this means. Okay, the essential message for this card is the spiral quality of events when a lesson isn't quite integrated. Cycles that you are challenged to break. Revisiting a pattern from a new perspective. Comes in with that compassion card. So there could be a cycle that you keep going round and round in. You might have to have, and the reason it keeps coming back round is because the lesson hasn't been quite learned. Time to take the different perspective on this. Clean up how you used to think about a situation. Change your mindset. Come with compassion rather than within that energy of all up in your head. There's something here that you need to learn about this situation. The Oracle's message. The appearance of this card is a reminder that although it may appear that you've gone backward, the truth is that you are standing at a higher level. So if you've been dragged into a situation and you feel as though you've been misled, misplaced, misplayed, just learn and understand that there was a lesson behind why this had to come back round again. Looking down into your circumstances, you will learn something, do something better, and break a cycle, set it up in the past, which was set up in the past. You actually have a bird's eye view of your internal footprints now, and you can access the wisdom and the lessons which are learned. If this is a relationship matter, are you wondering, how do I get here? How did I get here again? Does something feel familiar right now in your dynamics with another? Maybe a little too familiar. Don't be surprised that you found yourself repeating an old story with the same sort of person, or even the same person, who may not look similar, but who you're attracted to because of the easy acquaintance within how this person and their qualities attract to you. Your relationship is a mix of what is good and what is potentially challenging. You have to be drawn into this person through the perfection of Spirit's plan for your evolution. So if you've just gone into a cycle and you think, what the fuck have I done this again? Or why has something happened? This was divine intervention. You had to face this. You had to see this adversity again. Your relationship is a mix of a good and what is potentially challenging. You have been drawn to this person through the perfection of Spirit's plan for your evolution. You may have circled back to an accustomed spot, a familiar place, but that's fine, as you get to do the things again, this time only different. This time you have learned something of great value since the last time around. How will you choose to behave now that you are aware of your goodness, of your higher divinity? Remain curious and stay out of the blame game. So, if a cycle or situation has come around again that you have already been through and you're thinking, no, I can't believe I've done this, and you're trying to blame somebody else, get out of that. This isn't about somebody else's blame and fortitude. This situation was meant to come around. This was divinely guided for you to learn the last part of the lesson, to understand that you can look things from a higher perspective and see things at an overstand point, not as an understand point. Flexible. I'm not going to read the card because it didn't come out in the main message, but I think it's quite self-explanatory. Learn to be flexible. Learn to bend. Things aren't always rigid. Things aren't always as they seem. You would never believe that you would be able to do a handstand on a circle. I wasn't even going to say circle. I was going to say sphere, or whatever it is. And now you have to look, and you're looking at it and you're on there. Look how her hands are glowing. Something is divinely guided to help you here. Be blessed and flexible. So be flexible. Serendipity. This person came round at the right time, or this situation came round. You was placed in the same place. You was put into the same situation, again, for a reason. Nothing ever happens by coincidence. Okay, let's get a couple of the love reason messages. I may even, I don't know what I'm going to do. I might even pull a few tarot. Why not? Why not? Or then again, I might just record another tarot one and leave this as the morning oracle message. Let's see. We'll see how we go. But if I do upload another one, it is going to be something that's probably derived from this energy, this feeling. In fact, no, we'll pull a couple of tarot just on the bottom of each of these, just to see what situations or how we can help ourselves in this situation. Because this is, to me, is a cycle that's beginning. Oh, you've had to see it. Tranquility. Spend some time with the loved ones. Spend some time with your loved ones. This come up to clean it up. So rather than procrastinating and going over old situations, being in that lower vibration in your head, just spend some time around people and the situations that mean something to you, because it's going to get your mind off of things. Dance. Round and around. The dance of 2 steps forward and 2 steps back. But the more you do the dance, you more know the steps. The dance becomes not so much of impulse, but of repetition and understanding. Embrace life and have it and live it to the full. You are being sent many blessings. So by doing this divine dance, the dance of give and take, the 2 steps forward and the 2 steps back, you're learning something. And it's here. It's divinely guided. Look, she's got the wings on. She's got the veil. The veil is clear to see. You just have to use your intuition to follow it. Okay, let's get some. Let's do this. Let's do this. I'm going to use one that I don't normally use. I don't know why, but we're just going to do it. Okay. I can't even remember. Oh, hang on a minute. If I use this one, do I need interpretation for this one? Let me just check. Okay. This is going to be slightly different. This is not, although this is a tarot, it's got guided messages at the bottom of each. So that's the message we're going to go for. And then we will do the other tarot. Yeah, we will. I'm going to keep it light and airy. What messages we need for this situation? So, if you're in this mindset of stuck in, this is how it is, this is why I don't do this, why is this happening to me again? Oh, I can't get through this situation. How am I going to handle it? Blah, 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 blah. What is that for? Okay. Oh, God, Jesus. Okay. Ah. We have the 2 of Swords. You need to find some peace. We have the Universe card. The universe is pulling you to find something here. Death. Power. Interference. And the Hangman came in reverse. So, you have to put death. The universe is going to bringing this situation in so you can finally put death to something. This might be how you react. This might be to the actual situation as a whole, or just the end of that cycle. That is going to end. Look. The universe is calling you. But first you need to find peace. So then you can see the lesson that universe is trying to show you, which is putting death. Finding your power within this. There could be some interferences that's going on. Look at the swords, the head, the interferences. You just can't see it at the moment because you're not looking at the right perspective. Okay. For the round and around, for the situation when you finally do get to this point and you've changed your perspective, you're going to see this as a learning curve, a standpoint of, I'm looking over this and I can handle this situation. And when one situation comes in, if it gets taken out, it's because there's something better. Okay. Fortune, the Empress, and pleasure. Wheel of Fortune, the Empress, pleasure. By you seeing the situation for what it is, you will understand how much you've grown. that you're now in this Emperor and Empress energy. And the fortune is here for you. Pleasure will be on the other end of this. The Devil. Ah, okay. Do you think this looks like the anatomy and organ of a certain gender? Now, pleasure came in reverse. Somebody may be enticed in with a menage a trois, some kind of advances. Science, 5 of Swords. No, 6 of Swords. And this has got somebody all up in their head. Creating a lot of worries here. There's a hell of a lot of worries. Somebody may act a bit too quickly. So if you need to learn the lesson of why this has happened again. So if you've been pulled in and you're finding yourself in this cycle and you're not seeing that this is for your benefit, it may be because you maybe have been emotionally attached. There could have been some kind of emotional pull. And we know that through the art of the Kundalini, it could have been manipulated or pulled back in, and now you're feeling quite heartbroken. Queen of Discs. Look at the horns. The earth energy here. By finding yourself grounded again, we have the 4 of Cups. And in this deck, it doesn't mean what it does in the other one. In this deck, it means luxury. And then we have the Queen of Wands. Or it's the Prince of Wands here. So this could have been somebody, look, it's got a lot of Leo energy there, look. Fire energy. Somebody could have come in quite firesome. And this is what's getting you all up in your head. And there isn't a new beginning here because you've seen the pattern. So you might have cut somebody down, or you might realise that you're looking at things from a different standpoint now. And this isn't going to drag you in. And that is going to give you the 10 of Coins. Some real abundance. Some real abundance here. And then we have the 8 of Cups. You'll let this, and in this deck it means intolerance. You're not going to put up with this no more. You might have got pulled back in. But you see, the Emperor. This man's sitting down, he's very confident, he's very learning, he's understood the lessons of all of the other kings. His legs are pretty much folded. This Emperor isn't going to budge on this. Defeat. You may have to admit defeat before the sun can shine again. Well, I don't know if that's your message, but at the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Cups and we have completion. So if you had somebody, could have been a water sign, or it could just be somebody who came in and pretended to be this emotional person. We have completion of a cycle, which is exactly the same cycle that we was warned about. That seems a bit of a specific message to me. But if that's your situation, somebody might have come back in, or this could be a warning that somebody could, with retrograde, go into hit almost instantly. So if somebody comes in and it's showing you where you need to learn things from an old situation, then take heed. Take heed. Follow your gut instincts here. Follow your intuition. It's not led you wrong so far. Any more from the tarot? Let's just have a look. One more little flick here. I don't want to stay on too long. Anything coming we need to know about. Oh gosh, I think it's just repeating. I'm only going to do those, read it in a storyboard. Bottom of the deck, 3 of Wands, finally walking away and looking out there, not caring what you have to leave behind. You've learnt your lesson. You're quite happy to walk away. You're done. Okay, the first card we had out, 5 of Swords. So somebody could be willing, is all up in their head. There's a lot of things that are going on mentally, and there's a choice here that you need to make regarding this devil energy that's come around. Clarity will be seen about this situation, so don't keep it all up in your head. The star, this could happen in February. The clarity could come in February. The reason it's not coming in now is because we are going into retrograde, and it could be something to do with this King of Wands. But don't worry. Your energy is going to be rebalanced by the end of this. Don't worry. Bottom of the deck, we've got the... So, yeah, walking away and temperance. Somebody's learning to balance it out. And it's regarding this Emperor, yeah. And it's 3 of Swords, so it could be a heartbreaking betrayal. But sometimes things have to come in for you to understand how far you've come. Doesn't seem a very positive message, but it is if you can go in the right energy of it. Answer card. Let's get an answer from the divine. Let's get an answer. Let's just double clarify. Yes, this is exactly what I was. This is the message. So if somebody comes back round and you feel as though you've been pulled back in, don't worry. You have no need to worry. Take action about it, and everything's going to change. You've learnt your lesson, and it's okay. Sometimes you have to go back into a cycle, and it just gives you. But you've learnt it. You'll learn it a lot quicker this time. A hell of a lot quicker. I'm going to get one from the island. Come on, let's finish this off. Let's really clarify. I don't want to take that many. I'm just one, please, Spirit. There was too many there. We've had too much stories going on. Okay, just one. The Sword in the Rose. Clarity, truth, revelations, solidarity, protection, and power. And we've already had that power card come out. So whatever is going to find, whatever is going to come out, it's going to be clarity and truth. And I told you, you're going to see the truth in this devil. It could just be the devil was in your head because it's the sword. And you realise that you've put yourself in this situation. Or it could be you finally see the truth in somebody else. Have you learnt enough to walk away from how you used to feel? One more. Abundance. Keep a positive mindset. You're manifesting exactly what you want. Give gratitude and bliss. So if you're perceiving or you've jumped into conclusions because it's all up in your head energy and you haven't cleaned energy out, this could be pulling you back in. Don't forget, retrograde can also mean a revisit to how you used to feel about a situation. This person might be from the past. They might come in and you might perceive that their actions are the same as they used to be. They might not be. End of cycle. You need to look at it from the higher standpoint. You'll follow your intuition. But there's definitely a situation that you're all up in your head about. You're juggling the devil here. Clarity's going to come out. And you're going to see something. Could be a wish fulfillment. Could be this King of Wands. But balance is definitely here, darling. Balance is definitely here. This is definitely a moment of manifesting something that's coming in and then you don't trust it.